Hi there. This is Ricky and Adrian.
Yes.
I forgot who we are from RocketCon Reviews, in which we talk about board games, other things that we like, ideas, review things, and just pretty much have a good time.
Yeah.
So
mostly board games.
Mostly board games. So we have 4 criteria that we judge each game against, and we're going to run through those with our ratings and tell you what we think. So today we're getting started with It's a Wonderful World. Hopefully this is centered somehow and covering up our faces.
Yeah.
So the first category is production.
So production, we talk about, components, art.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, the production in this game is really good. The two things are just kind of like the intuitiveness of the production.
Mm-hmm.
The way you have a board, and this board lays out where the cubes go. You have these nice little...
Yeah, we have really nice... You keep talking
yeah.
now. Really
the
nice.
cubes go, so, those are actually the funny that you would pull those because they're the wild cubes. But these right here go in the first spot. It's got a round tracker that flips to tell you which way you're going to pass cards. It's got spots down here for the trays that you put these tokens on.
Which give you victory points at the end.
And can be used as a resource. And then just really great cards with really great art.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a secret society here. And
it's Alexander's tomb.
Yeah, I'll zoom in.
We're zooming in the cameras.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll zoom in. But yeah, just overall for me, the production on this isn't like amazing to the extent of like, oh wow, this is so like overdone. But for the box size, for the game, the cards, all this, I'd say the production is really good. So what would you say?
I agree. I love the art. The card art is just really cool. It's a little science fiction-y, but it's also very believable. The board is great. It's a great size. It's a very compact game.
Yeah, the iconography is really easy to get your head around.
Yeah.
Like, it's really easy to understand how everything works together.
So, I think it's a game that has a better production value than you might think based on, like, let's play It's a Wonderful World and not see in the box.
Yeah.
What would you rate it?
I would give it a 4.5.
I'd give it a 4.
Okay.
So, really good. So, our next category is gameplay.
And that's...
What's the gameplay?
The mechanisms of the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's a 1 to 5 game. It goes up to 7 with an expansion.
Mm-hmm.
It says 45 minutes on the box. It's about right. It's a card
Fewer
draft.
players, more experienced players. You can get it down a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even think you need less players, honestly. Once you experience, we'll bring that down because it's a card drafting game and an engine building game. So you pass your cards. The really cool thing about this is you got multi-purpose cards. You can use them to discard. If you discard them, there's a little resource in the corner. And you get that resource that you use then to build other cards. And then you go to a production phase. So you draft the cards. Everybody takes 7 cards. You draft a standard drafting game if you played,
7 Wonders.
7 Wonders or Sushi Go. If you played those kind of games, it's that part's going to feel really familiar.
Yeah.
The thing I think that trips up gamers is when you go to the production phase, you actually do... one production phase, and then you stop, and everything that you produce there you can put onto buildings,
and then use that.
So if that completes a building
for further phases,
then when you go into here and it's got a little bit of an energy resource on it, this black energy resources, you generate those as well, and that's really cool, and it's a real nice twist on the...
In theory, in one round you can produce every single cube color, but you can also be building things in that round. So you can build a building that's going to produce blue, because blue is the very last part of the production phase. And I think that's really really cool. It's a nice
you get
mechanic.
Depending on who's the most, you get these little tokens depending on which round you're in that give you victory points that can compound, that can be used as resources, and really just that creates a little bit of player interaction in these kind of games that you don't see. Once we got the expansion, I was like, there's literally no time I would ever play Seven Wonders over this. Like this, this is everything about card drafting I really like, and I love the engine building in it. So
I would give it a 4 on gameplay because I think it's
great
I mean, to pick up. It's easy.
A 5. It's a 5. Gameplay is 5. This is perfect. This gameplay is perfect. So value, it's a $50 MSRP.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's on the second printing. I think second or third printing. And I think you can get it around $36. Yeah, $36 new right now. That may change. So for you, how do you feel about the value?
Oh, it's absolutely a 5 on value. Replayability, check. Game length, check. Perfect length of time. You can play with the expansions up to 7, 1 through 5 with just a regular box. Absolutely worth every penny.
Yeah, I liked it so much I went and got 2 expansions for it, paid full price for them. I paid full price for everything in this game, which I don't tend to do. Yeah, I value shop, so I'm a little bit later than people on new games typically, but the time it takes to play it is perfect. The money, the replayability you're going to get out of it is great. It's worth every penny. I would buy this game twice, honestly.
And on the value, we both said
5. Yeah, definitely a 5.
And then overall experience. So all the components put together.
Because sometimes when you play a game, right, everything can be great. You get there, but it just doesn't click for you.
Yeah.
So overall experience for me, this is my favorite game right now. So it's definitely a 5 for me. I love this game. I love the mechanisms. I love the way the game plays. I love the art. I love how quickly it plays, how we can play multiple games, how every game plays out differently. It's got an asymmetrical side and a symmetrical side. I actually like the asymmetrical side less, which is unusual for me.
Yeah, you generally like having
my building my
different.
But then we all start out the same and we build off in various ways, and I just it's awesome. I love it. So for me, it's a stone cold 5 on overall value.
It's a 5 for me also on overall
experience.
Everything, everything is a 5. While production was a 4 and gameplay was a 4 for me, I would never say no to playing this game. I play this game and I'm immediately ready to play another round. It's on a 10x10 challenge for us.
Yeah.
And we have together not played it this many times, but you've played it 15 times this year, and I'm not that far behind. So absolutely 5.
Yeah, so if we're going board game geek ratings, I think I ended at 9.75 when we add it all up. So
that was a 9 out of 10.
So, which is right on there. So
so we recommend
It's a Wonderful World.
It's a Wonderful World.
Absolutely, and I also recommend Triangle Strategy.
That's the new video game.
Yes, it's great. It's the best video game. I've been waiting patiently for it, and it's paid off in a big way.
I came home last night, and he was like, "This is so cool."
Yeah.
So you got to check it out.
I love it.
Cool.
So thank you.
Thank you. Let us know what games you want to see.
Yeah, like and subscribe if you want to, and we'll do more. So thank you.
Thanks. Bye.